Idiot of the week, man. This week got I thought I'd do something different this week, right? We're gonna do a throwback idiot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? This is an idiot from back in the day, not too far ago, a few years back. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it real with y'all. Let me stop acting like I thought of this. I didn't think of this. I made a mistake. I found an old story, but it was so interesting I forgot to look at the date. And then at the last minute, I looked at the date and realized it was back in 2014. So, anyways, we're gonna still cover that because it's very interesting.
It is what it is.
And it's also local. It happened in Smyrna, Georgia, man. South Cobb Drive.
You right, man.
South Cobb Drive, right? Smyrna, Georgia. You familiar with the area? You used to work out there with me.
Yeah.
Right up the street up there at the Kroger.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So apparently a lady, and it's also funny because it's tax time right now. It's tax season. Yeah. Shouts out to everybody who's waiting on their tax refunds.
I think I remember this story.
You might. Yeah, I think Shouts out to everybody who getting.
I think we talked about this story.
No, we didn't.
You talking about?
Not on the podcast.
No, in the shop.
Okay, maybe. But anyways, this young lady was plotting on getting her income tax refund this particular year, and her and her brother came up with this hair bright scheme on how to get a lot of money from the government. Now, neither one of them had a job, right? But every year we got those people who bluff their W-2s. They got somebody who lie for them. Say that? Say what now?
What?
Oh, So, Sean, why you telling on the man?
I ain't saying nothing. I was sneezing, man.
Okay.
Because he said bless me.
Bless you. So anyways, this young lady and her brother came up with a scheme to rip off the government. Basically, what they did was they got a W-2 and they had somebody doctor it up real good. And basically, long story a little less long, the W-2 basically calculated them to have earned $99 million that year.
Ooh.
That's right. You heard it correct.
That's a big number.
The W-2.
That's the number that dude should have asked for last.
The W-2 said they, because you do all your deductions, blah blah blah, tell you what you earn, what you're getting back, blah blah. So basically, he had earned $99 million. So they filed with the Department of Revenue, filed their taxes, whatever. And the people told him, all right, it usually take 2-3 weeks, blah blah blah. So every day in that 2 or 3 week period. Every day, sometimes multiple times a day, they would call, the sister and the brother. They would call and they would ask, hey, what's up with our refund? Is our refund ready yet? Blah, 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 blah. Like they was over antsy, over excited, doing too much. Now, we both know when you call these governmental places, one thing's for certain. These calls are being recorded. And monitored. They tell you that when you first get on the phone. So all of these calls had been recorded that the sister and the brother were making, inquiring about their refund. Right? So that spanned for about 2 weeks. Now, eventually, it came time for the refund to be processed, blah, blah, blah. So, but in that whole meantime, 99 million, that's a big number. The police, they pretty much was on it, man. They was on the trail from the beginning. Because, they know what this is. They know what's going on. Like, I'm sure some red flag to come up in the computer like, this nigga lying, this nigga lying, this nigga lying. You know what I'm saying? So the police were building a case. They was letting them think that they was going to get the refund. They was letting them make the phone calls because they were taking the recordings and building the case with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the police do.
If you calling like that for your refund, obviously, something.
So after the couple weeks went up, they told the girl that they told them that the refund was available. So the brother told the sister, he said, go up there. Matter of fact, they mailed them the check because they requested that the check be mailed to them. So they got the check in the mail. He told her to go up there and cash it. Go to the bank to cash the check. So this young lady by the name of Bridget Jackson, that's her name. Shouts out to you, Bridget. She takes the check to the bank and tries to cash it. Cash it now. Now, mind you, this is an income tax return check. The return that she was getting, I have the exact number right here, $94,323,148. That is what was on the check that she was trying to cash.
Ain't nobody get that much.
93 million. Who the fuck gets that as an income tax refund? 93 million?
That mean you owe money, goddamn. Must have been a mistake.
That's true because those business owners and shit, like celebrities and all that, they're in a different tax bracket. Like, they don't get refunds.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh. Damn it.
So, anyways, this chick goes to the bank to cash the check. Little to her surprise, while she's in line at the teller to cash the check, police walk right on up to her quietly and calmly and put them cuffs right on her wrist. And you know what she said? No comment.
Obviously.
$94 million. You trying to cash a $94 million.
Not deposit that bitch.
Not deposit. Now, that's the key word now. I'm glad
Not
you said
deposit.
that. I'm glad you said that.
You tried it.
You're trying to cash a phony $94 million check for your tax refund
Oh, she don't
from a job that you don't even have. Tommy, you ain't got no job. What you think? You really think the government is that stupid? Because first of all, if the government was that stupid, everybody would be cashing $94 million checks. I would be.
I know I would be.
If it was working, I'd have did it.
I would have needed to. I would have cashed it, but I sure would have
Right.
deposited that motherfucker.
This chick cashing.
I sure would have deposited.
You cashing a night? Who does that? Idiots.
What her name?
That's
Bridget?
Bridget Jackson, man.
Miss Jackson did it.
Miss Jackson. She in there with her gold wig on. You know what I'm saying? One of them ratchet hood wigs too. I ain't talking about like gold, like, you know. I'm talking about that dollar store gold, like that
Ooh.
Chinese beauty supply store
It's
gold.
aesthetic.
Yes, like
Don't
that.
even look like real, huh?
Look like a rug on your head.
Ooh.
Now, what make you think you feel? And she in there with some raggedy clothes on, and you cashing a $94 million check.
They looking at her like, beep.
No comment. Yeah, I bet you ain't got no comment.
Hold it
Idiot.
down.
POP.
Hold it down.
That's crazy, man.
That's sad.
Right up the street from the shop, man.
Yeah.
$94 million. I just don't understand the way people.
I ain't know how much that was though, but I remember that story though.
It's crazy.
That shit's crazy.
$94 million. But anyways,
Why?
she got a couple charges.
Why?
Attempted theft. Why?
Why?
Why? Attempted theft and state fraud conspiracy. So she gonna be going away for a while. They're looking for her brother, but he wasn't at the house
That nigga
when
gone.
they went.
That nigga,
He gone.
That nigga go.
He gone.
He said, no comment. He gone.
He's gone.
He gone.
Get on up out of there, man. Don't look back,
Hey, he chucked them deuces.
Chuck the deuces, man. Don't let your sister go up the road like that, man.
Oh, he gone.
He gone.
They ain't found him yet.
He gone.
He gone. That nigga in Punta Cana. serving out them coconut drinks. Asking you, how's your stay?
Right. Trying to with a fake Spanish accent.
Exactly.
So what else you got, man? You got anything else, man?
Nah, man, just